Hello, I'm going to share with you how to link a Google slide to an assignment on Schoology. And the reason you would want to link your slide to Schoology for your students in this way is if you want them to have a view-only copy of your slides as a pop-up that comes out of Google Slides. So it could be that you lectured on it and then you wanted them to keep those slides or have access to it. And so it would give them a view only copy in order for them to review it later. So I'm just going to grab a slide for you. Let's use this one. Let's say I had talked about this and now I want to give my kids a copy. So here's my Google slide. And once I get into the slide, what I want to do is I want to share it out. So to share it out, I have two ways. I can go to File and Share. The other one is this quick button over here that you can just press share. It would lead you to the same thing, which is that you would want to share the link to your Google slide. Now I want to make sure my settings are set so that my kids can actually see the Google slide. So once I hit share, it's going to give me opportunities to change those settings in order for the kids to be able to open that up. So here's my screen. Here you would add individual kids. If you just wanted one or two or three students to see it, you can actually add just emails there. I don't want to do that. I actually want to share it to a bunch of people. So what I want to do is I want to say get link. I'm going to change link to LAUSD so anybody with an LAUSD account can open your Google slide. Now I actually like to make mine public. So anyone with the link, whether they have an LAUSD account or not, can access my slides. The reason I do that is for students who, for instance, are on their phone or on their mom's phone and are not don't happen to be on their LAUSD account, they can still access that slide without having to log into LAUSD. And what that does is it eliminates that whole conversation about students coming to you and saying, I can't access the slides, and you having to go back and say, can you log into your LASD account? Are you able to do that? It just kind of removes that barrier. So for slides that I have no problems with privacy, like there's no student names on there, it's all public information, it's all lecture notes, and I have no issues with people actually looking at it, then I just put it on anyone with a link. The other thing is this. If you don't want your kids to edit your slide, you have to leave it on viewer. Viewer gives them a read-only copy so that they can look at it but not modify your personal original copy. If you wanted them to modify anything on your Google slide, you would make them an editor. If you wanted them to have side comments like a little, there's ways in which you look at the toolbar of your Google slide and add comments, which I'm not going to get into. But if you wanted that, that's the commentator button. I'm going to leave it on viewer. That's what I want. And I'm going to copy my link. I'm going to say done. And now I have my link. I'm going to navigate back to Schoology. Now in Schoology, I'm going to add this as a material. I'm going to add it as assignment because when I add it as an assignment, I can actually put instructions or additional instructions in the description. So let's say, because my slide was about coronavirus, and I say, here's my instructions, complete the questions in the slide, or make sure you complete the rest of the questions if they need to make that work up. And you can tell them where to do it, how to do it, in whatever way you grade. So I'm just going to put down some parameters for where I would grade it. And I'm going to go ahead and now link that Google slide here. Here's my link. I would hit that and I would paste my Google slide link there. So coronavirus slide, and I would attach it. Once that happens, your kids are going to see the title, the description, or the instructions, and then have access to that link here. I'm going to hit create. And this is what your kids would see. And you can tell them if you missed out on the questions, if you need to finish the questions, they would click on it and they could get to that slide here. Again, it would be a view only copy for them. It creates a pop-up of their Google account or their their own Google Slides, and they could see it there. In other videos, I'll teach you how to embed. If you want to go ahead and navigate to a different way of doing Google Slide linking, then please go to a different video that I've made. But in this case, this one is just linking slides to your Schoology account. Now, if you have a consistent link that you don't need any instruction for, your kids know what it's about, then you can actually just go to the materials, and there is an add link button here, add file, link, and external tool. What that does is it just provides a link. So if you have a link that you use all semester long and your kids know about it and they don't need additional instruction because they use it all the time, if it's a Google survey, for example, if it's anything that they need to keep returning to study from, then it provides a link. It doesn't allow you to provide any instruction. It just gives you the link. So that's the difference between the two, in which you would provide a link that would give you a pop-up, again, outside into Google Slides. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can email me at any point and I would be happy to help you. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.